Legion of Superheroes number 9, written by Paul Levitz, art by Francis Portella. Last issue, we discovered that the Fearsome Five, I believe, the Fatal Five, one of those fives, were possibly being reassembled. And this issue ostensibly still deals with that, I guess, or something. So, Harmonia, Brainiac 5, and Dream Girl are all chilling in Metropolis University, trying to find some way that they can get back in time, which apparently is just locked off from them right now. And Dream Girl comes up and she's like, yeah, maybe there's a reason that the universe is not letting us do this. Maybe we just need to let it sit. And Brainiac 5's like, nah, screw that. I'm smarter than the universe. So he keeps on trying to get through it. Meanwhile, a weird black hole portal thing opens up in the middle of the lab, and two monsters come through named Dis and Trog. And as soon as they come out, Brainiac tries activating his little personal shield bubble, but it malfunctions. So Dis tries coming after him. Dream Girl kicks him in the face. Trog goes after Harmonia, lands a few good hits. We cut over to the prison planet of Tacron Galtos, where Mon-El and Gravity Kid are currently looking at one of the members of the, I'm trying to find the name of it, Fearsome Five? Fatal Five. It's Fatal Five. Okay, moving forward. Anyway, one of the members is still locked up in like a solid cell of a Nurtron, which apparently nobody can escape, period. And so if they're able to remake the Fatal Five, they can't get him. He's still super stuck. So anyway, cut back to the fight, and they're holding their own a little bit against, what's his name, Trog, but this is actually landing some good hits on Dream Girl. Brainiac throws some piece of machinery at him and like logics out like, okay, my shield doesn't work, the time travel doesn't work, and my Legion flight wing isn't working. So it's not just a normal technical malfunction. Something bigger's going on here. And she's like, can you please help with the fight, for God's sakes? But this lands a good hit on Brainiac 5, knocking him out, and then gets one of his weird tentacle things wrapped around Dream Girl and says like, all right, I got two of them. I'm going to go back through the portal. Go ahead and beat up Harmonia or die, Trog. Bye. Goes back through the portal. And Harmonia just immediately knocks Trog on his ass. Like, there's no way Trog's making it out of this alive. Cut to Legion headquarters where, what's his name? Cosmic Boy? I'm going to go with Boy. Cosmic Boy is running like, main computer, and he's like, Brainiac and Dream Girl just dropped off of the grid. Maybe they got time travel working again. Although, there's also some other weird stuff going on. Hey, this guy, I forget, he's the one who can, Ultra Boy, I think? Whatever. Point being, he sends him over to go check on it. And then they make an all-points bulletin saying like, hey, we're spread a bit thin, but I just need someone around to maybe check on this because it's going to be a big deal. So Ultra Boy shows up, sees the Trog is still fighting Harmonia. He gets in there. He uses invulnerability to defend from a major punch, and then changes his power to super strength and knocks out Trog. And so the portal is still open for a second. And he's like, oh, they took our friends through that portal. And Ultra Boy holds up Trog and it's just like, where are your leaders? And then Trog just disintegrates into nothing. Or I should say, disintegrates into a pile of goo. To which Ultra Boy's like, all right, well, that's not going to help. And the portal closes as well. Fantastic. And then we cut over to see where the portal led to. And it's the Dominion with the Dominators inside. And Dis comes out with Dream Girl and Brainiac 5. And he's just like, hey, I brought the really smart one that you wanted. Also, this girl, she's also smart. Not in the same way, but I think you could probably use her. And the Dominators are like, all right, good work. You did a good job. Also, you got the Legion flight rings. Make sure you do not use them and keep them safe because they will disable our technology. So we cut back down to the fight scene. Police are there now, and they're all investigating what happened and the goop and whatnot. Until they finally scan the DNA of it, and they realize, oh, wait, the DNA in this, the only thing that we have to match for is Dominator stuff. And they're like, oh, the Dominators took our friends. Okay, well, what are we going to do, guys? So they open it up, and they're like, all right, so we've got the coordinates to where we believe the Dominators may be, and we're going to have to go after them, whatever. Starboy comes up, and he was, of course, dating Dream Girl. So he's very anxious of like, where is she? Make sure she's safe. But then Mon-El comes in, and he's like, hold it. I just got word we're not to cross the lines made by the treaty. We don't have enough evidence that the Dominators actually did anything yet. And Starboy's like, are you kidding me? My girlfriend's out there and you're saying I can't do anything? Screw this. I quit. I'm going to go get her myself. And that's where we leave off. I followed it. I followed it fine. I kind of know the names. They're using a couple more name bubbles throughout for people that we haven't seen in like an issue or two. Very useful. Keep doing that. I mean, it seems like an actual coherent story. I'm following the here's the thing. The two threads going on right now are the Dominators and the Fatal Five. I follow the Dominators thing. The Fatal Five relies on me knowing stuff that happened before this series, and therefore I don't care. I genuinely, it's just, as soon as I read it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's a thing, and then I forget it. Because it's not doing anything to make me care about stuff that happened before this series. Everyone else is just like, oh, this thing happened and I'm so sad. But I'm like, do something. Show me something. Anything. You're just telling me you're sad about it. Like, do something. But the Dominators thing's fine, I guess. Art-wise, it's okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure that Portella's done most of the art on this book. Honestly, I feel like the Legionnaires are probably the weakest part. All of the aliens, like the weird-looking ones, are where the art gets better. So take that as you will. Overall, 6. Like it feels almost a bit high, honestly, but I'm willing to give it a 6. It's okay. It's not great. It has some issues, but it's okay. So what do you want from me?